Hey everyone, it's Eden. If you're new to my channel, my name's Eden. I'm a plus size yoga instructor and I'm very passionate about wellness for plus size women. And I have 5 healthy tips that all plus size women should start today. The first healthy tip is walk every day and take the stairs when you can. I almost always take the stairs unless I'm with my little doggy. Sometimes I have to take the elevator with her. But I love walking. So when I'm at the grocery store, I park in the very back. One, because no one hits my side mirror with their freaking door when I'm way in the boondocks back there. And it just gives me a little bit of extra exercise. I usually take the long way anywhere that I go. Even when I'm walking with my little doggy, if she's tired, I pick her up and I continue to walk. Walking is so underestimated when it comes to health. So many people will tell you, oh, it's just walking. But walking leads to running. Walking leads to increased stamina. Walking is just as valuable as any other workout and starts to release the feel-goods in your brain, especially after stressful times like getting off of work, dinner with the in-laws, whatever it is. Take a walk. You will feel so good. It's good for your overall well-being, mind, body, and spirit. So walk more and take the stairs when you can. Take a multivitamin. Last year, my New Year's resolution was to take my multivitamin every day. I went with the Ritual vitamins. I've switched since then, but I started with the Ritual vitamins and I took them every day. And I felt so great after like 60 days. My mind was clearer, my memory was better, I felt like my hair was getting thicker, my skin felt clearer. Like, my goodness, what a multivitamin can do for you is amazing. So find a multivitamin, read the reviews, find whichever one works best for you. Ritual was the one that I used. Now I kind of switch back and forth to whatever's on sale. I prefer one that's formulated for women specifically. I'm also plant-based, so I take a B12 vitamin in addition to that and a D3 on occasion. But multivitamins, oh, so underrated for health and wellness. This isn't a diet video, but eat when you're hungry. But only when you're hungry. Notice, are you really hungry or are you just smelling some delicious food nearby so it's making your tummy rumble? Or are you stressed out so you want some kind of like fixation, something to distract you from the stress? Or did someone just bring donuts into the office even though you had a nice, filling, nutritious breakfast? Do you feel hungry? Really, really observe. Do you feel hungry? Or is it just temptation? I'm not saying you shouldn't have the donut. I'm just saying, for me, eating when I'm hungry and only when I'm hungry has been very, very helpful for me. The next tip is cook at home so you know exactly what is in your food. I love cooking at home. I always enjoy it so much more. I always think that I'm gonna enjoy that meal out, but I go and I've built it up in my head and it's never quite as good as I want it to be. If you make it at home, you can use seasonal ingredients that are delicious. You can use your favorite flavor. You can add a little bit more garlic if you love garlic, but I think cooking at home is such a good habit to have. And if you don't know how to cook, there's always meal delivery kits where you can learn some new tips and tricks. There's easy meals on Pinterest, but cooking at home is amazing. I feel like even if you make a cheeseburger at home versus having a cheeseburger out, the at-home version is probably going to be better for you and you'll probably feel better as well because there's not all of this extra sodium and flavor enhancers and blah, blah, blah. Cook at home. The next tip, drink your water. I always drink more water when I use a straw. Some people prefer not to use a straw. That's fine. Find a water bottle that you love. This is a Swell bottle. They're quite expensive, but I love it. I have 2 Swell bottles. This is a separate top that I got from Amazon. I'll link both of them down below. If you like a hydro flask, get a hydro flask, but find a bottle that you love that's a good size for you, that you won't forget to take with you. Drink a good amount of water per day. More than the recommended 8 glasses of water. The more water that I drink, the better I feel. I swear, I drink about a gallon of water per day, which ends up being about 6 of these bottles, but I feel so great when I'm hydrated. And now I can definitely tell the difference when I am lacking in my water consumption, because I kind of feel like crap, like I feel sluggish. Up your water game, girl. Up it. This tip's a little bit of a bonus tip, so it's kind of 6. If you're into fitness or starting yoga, dance, cycle, spin, whatever it is, proceed with caution. Always listen to your body, but try before you modify. You'll be surprised what your body can do. And if you can't, that's no big deal. That's the point of fitness, to grow and to get stronger. You'll get there eventually, but when your whole class stands up to sprint on the bikes, try it. Maybe you sprint a little slower, but you should always try. And just because you do it one time, if you're tired, the next time you sprint, okay, sit. But I think that it's good not to underestimate yourself before you even know. A lot of times people tell plus size women to try low impact exercises, which can be great advice if you've been inactive for a while. I'm not saying just go balls to the wall. Proceed, or ovaries to the wall, but proceed with caution, but try the move before you modify it, because you might be surprised what you can do. And just because you do it one time doesn't mean you have to do it throughout the full workout, or just because you modify initially doesn't mean you never go back to trying the full move. Fitness is all about growth and strength and seeing what you're capable of. So I think that you should at least try some of the moves before you look at them and say, oh, I can't do that, I need to modify. Maybe give it a try. I see a lot of videos with healthy tips, but not from fellow plus size girls. And there's beauty to listening to trainers and things like that, but sometimes you want to hear firsthand from someone that looks like you, how they feel when they do certain things. So if this was helpful, give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and thank you so much for watching. Until next time, remember to keep an open mind, keep an open heart, practice unconditional compassion, but don't take shit from anyone. I love you guys endlessly, and I hope you love yourself even more. For more fitness and wellness content, head over to my Instagram. I'd love to have you as part of my fam. Bye.
It's like crazy because that's how they learn, so they're passing it down to us, and that's how we learn to hate our bodies, because the women that raised us hate their bodies too.
Exactly, that's what I was gonna say. Like, they hate their bodies. You hear them saying, oh, I'm not wearing a bikini, I have too much stomach for that. Or I remember, I don't know if it was my mom or one of my aunts, they would say, just because they make it in your size doesn't mean you need to wear it.
Damn, that's harsh.
And I remember, I bet if you went back into my Twitter archives, I've tweeted that at some point, because I grew up hearing that.
That's so...
Just because they make a crop top in your size doesn't mean you need to wear it. Or belly shirts aren't for people with bellies. Wow. I remember hearing that.
It's just like so...
Growing up.
So sad to think about that.